Hello there. I was just reading up on how to homebrew hand sanitizer. So apparently it's not very hard based on the thickness of that book. So today we are going to bring you another fitness video. Okay, so today we are going to be doing a little bit more of a kind of a longer, more of a sweat. Okay, we're going to start you off today doing a little bit of mobility for our calves and for our forearms, all right? We got a little bit of running in today's WOD, so we want to make sure those calves are nice and warmed up. So you can find yourself a wall, post, door jamb, whatever you want to, and we're just looking to get that foot put up against the wall and then hold that stretch, okay? So I want you to think about taking your knee, drive your knee into the wall. I'm asking to get a little bit more kind of down behind the calf, kind of your Achilles area. And then I want you to try and straighten your leg and then lean yourself into the wall to try and get a little bit more into your gastroc area, kind of up more behind the knee, top of the calf, okay? So that's gonna be for your calves. From there, we're gonna go into your forearms as well. We did this guy earlier in the week. We're gonna start off with your fingers facing you, down on your hands and knees, and we're gonna kind of sit yourself back and then just kind of shift from side to side. Just looking to feel that nice big stretch coming through the front of the forearms. A lot of the stuff that we've been doing in the past week has been fairly grip intensive, so we want to make sure that we're keeping those forearms really well rolled out. And then the same thing, we'll go our fingers facing forward, and then that same idea, kind of slowly shift your weight farther and farther forward to try and get that little release or that little stretch in the back of the forearms, okay? Now, from there, we'll go into a bit more of a warm-up to get your low back and your shoulders warm. So we're just gonna do our T-spine side to side. So we're looking to get our back nice and flat on the floor. Knees are gonna be up, knees are at 90 degrees, hands side to side. And then from here, what I want you to do is you're gonna drop both legs to one side, and then I want your head to look the other way, okay? So what we're looking to do is get that full twist of the spine, all the way down from our lumbar, up through our thoracic, into our cervical. We're trying to get rotation the whole way through, okay? So I want you to go for 10 per side of those, all right? And then last and not least, we are doing the teacups again, okay? So earlier in the week, we did that teacup challenge. Imagine you have that teacup in your hands, and I want you to bring it out in front, all the way around, over the top, and back underneath, and you're gonna do 10 per side, okay? So we got two options, back and around and in, or out in front, around the top, underneath. I find it's easiest to imagine that you're Neo dodging bullets, and then right away, whoa, just dodged a bullet. No big deal, okay? So from there, we're gonna go into our actual WOD, all right? So like I said earlier, we have a bit of running today, okay? So you do have a few options with this run. You can run outside. It's a 400-meter run. So if you have that distance kind of figured out in your area, you can go run outside. If you don't feel like you're comfortable going outside, you can run in your house and just kind of figure out what like a distance is from wall to wall and then kind of math it out a little bit. Now, funny random aside, there's a guy in France who ran a marathon in his house. Actually, I guess it was on his balcony. His balcony was 23 feet long, and he ran an entire marathon. Could you imagine doing this for 6.5 hours? That is determination, but I guess you don't have anything else going on in your busy schedule, you can probably make it work, all right? So if running back and forth in your balcony for 400 meters doesn't sound good either, then the other option we have is doing 20 high knees. And then for every 20 high knees, you are going to do 20 butt kicks, okay? So we're still getting some similar movement to that run. And then each time you have a run, you're doing 20, 20, 20, 20. So that's 40 of each. And that's going to be our 400-meter run, okay? So after that, we are going into 20 dumbbell deadlifts, okay? So starting with the dumbbell on the floor, we're going to keep a nice flat lumbar back, looking to feel those hamstrings working, okay? And then just stand up, squeeze the butt, make sure those shoulders are coming all the way up and back over the heels, and tap that down, okay? So for this movement, you have a few options. You can kind of hold it like this, or you can do one hand and just kind of tap that floor in between, or if you really want to, you can use a backpack or a suitcase, something with a bit more weight to it. Kind of hold it like this. Away you go. A little more awkward, going to be a bit more challenging. Or if you really want to, you can kind of give it a nice big bear hug, and then it pretty much turns into 20 good mornings, okay? So regardless of which option you choose, we're always looking to keep that lumbar back nice and flat, and always thinking about reaching our butt back to find the hamstrings, not just letting the shoulders come forward, okay? So after that, we have 20 alternating arm clean and split jerks, all right? So pay attention on this one. You are going to do a hang clean from the hang position up to the shoulder, and then you are going to split up overhead. Pause there. So notice his back leg is the same as the upper, or as the arm that's overhead, okay? You bring your feet together, and then you're gonna switch hands to the shoulder, up, split, gotta do split, there we go. Once again, back foot, same as the overhead arm, switch, shoulder, no, there you go. Look at that. That was a fast split, double split. Again, triple split, double split. All right, so you are going for 20 reps alternating, so that's gonna be 10 per arm, okay? Now, the workout is going to be 3 rounds of 400-meter run, or whichever variation you want to do, okay? And then 20 dumbbell deadlifts, and then 20 alternating arm clean and split jerk, all right? Now, if you feel like that's not quite spicy enough for you, slap on a weighted vest, or you can even just put on that backpack that you're using, maybe for your good mornings instead, and then take that for a run with you, okay? So we got some pretty nice sunny days ahead of us here, guys, so we're gonna try and throw a few more running wads, get you guys out of the house, hopefully, just to kind of run down the street, but let's still try and make sure that we're looking after that social distance piece. Maybe give your anybody you're walking around a bit of a wide berth, just to, play it safe, okay? So make sure you guys are having fun. Don't forget to smile, be happy, be healthy. We will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.